What's up guys, Cheap Beast aka Noah back today bringing another video. This time we're doing the December sneaker releases. December is a much better month than November. November I feel like had some decent stuff towards the end of the month. As of right now, December is a pretty solid month. There's a lot of stuff at the beginning. Obviously there's a lot of stuff that gets added throughout the month that hasn't been confirmed yet, or there's just stuff that like may have been confirmed for December, just doesn't have a date yet. But definitely a good month. Obviously with Christmas coming up, there's a lot of sneakers that people probably want to purchase. Maybe someone for Christmas, maybe just for themselves. So a lot of good stuff, like I said. So let's just go into the sneaker releases. Starting off the first, we have the New Balance 550 in 3 colorways. They're going to retail for $110. 3 colorways are actually a white with a Carolina blue, white with orange, and white with black. I think they're pretty simple colorways. The sneaker's pretty simple too. Just something you can wear daily. I mean, only $110, so not like crazy expensive or anything, but definitely one that if you want something simple, like these colorways are really simple, especially if you just want the white and black. There's plenty of Nike sneakers like that, but for something New Balance 550, I think it's a pretty cool sneaker. So definitely one to look out for. Then on the second, we have the most expensive sneaker of the month. It's really ridiculous. I don't really know if the resale would be anything like that, but it's a Swarovski Nike Air Force 1 LXX. There's 2 colorways of it's black and white. It's going to retail for $450. Like I said, 2 colorways. There's an all black one and an all white one. So they're going to have the crystals that they're known for all over it, and then there's just an adjustable outer layer, which looks like it's pretty removable by like a screwdriver. So I think you can change up how you want it to look. If you want to take them all off, you're just spending $450 for just plain Air Force Ones, I imagine. Not terrible. Obviously, I don't know how many they're making. Probably not that many. $450 is pretty crazy. I know they have a bunch of extra crystals added onto them. Those are kind of expensive. But for $450, you're probably just better off getting some Air Force Ones, unless you're really a big fan of the Swarovski crystals. So $450, don't know if they're going to be reselling. Probably going to be hard to get because I imagine there's not going to be a lot of them. Next up on the third, we have probably the best sneaker of the month, and at least in my opinion, it's the Maniere Jordan 1. It's going to retail for $200. There's also going to be infant sizing and preschool sizing too, so there's a decent amount of sizing options for everyone. There's actually going to be the second collab with Maniere and Nike or Jordan this year. The Jordan 3, which may be the sneaker of the year. I know early on I had it as the #1 so far. I don't think this is as good as the Jordan 3. I think it's a little different. I don't like the I don't know, material exactly, like the pattern on like the swoosh and on the brown parts. But it dropped last month, not a shock drop. I think it was just on the Maniere website, but this is the sneakers release. So hopefully I get lucky. Definitely want to pick up because I do think the 3 is a little bit better. But I think this one's going to do pretty well. Then on the fourth, we have 2 releases. The first one is the Yeezy 500 Ash Gray. It's going to retail for $200. It's basically just a 500, which I feel like we haven't had a ton of 500s recently, at least just the plain ones, in a brownish gray colorway. So kind of just a neutral colorway that Yeezys always do. Not bad. I think it's one of the better colorways recently. I feel like there hasn't been a ton of 500s. So the fact that they're releasing a pretty normal 500 at the beginning of this month. They're also releasing a ton of Yeezys this month. I'll go more into the list, but it's definitely a ton of Yeezys coming out this month. And then the next one on the fourth is the Jordan 1 Goretex. It's going to retail for $200. I'm pretty sure it was delayed from November. Basically, if you don't know, the Goretex is like the waterproofing. Not a big fan of the colorway, but definitely if you want to wear something like all the time, especially like some like rain or snow, I think the Goretex is all right, but nothing too crazy. The next day is the 6th. It's another Yeezy. It's the Yeezy 350 V2 Compact in a slate blue. The retail is not known yet. Other Yeezy 350s are $220, so I'd imagine somewhere around there. It's basically a new version of the 350 V2. It looks like it's going to be more like prime knit kind of stuff and not just like how normal Yeezys are, and a lot tighter, like sock-like. Not bad. They love to release the slate blue as like the first colorway. For a lot of them, they did it with the 500 highs, and they're doing it with the V2 or 350 V2 compacts. Not terrible. I don't know if I'm a big fan. I feel like it's at least something different for Yeezys, and the colorway is not bad, but I feel like I like the normal 350 V2s a little bit better. On the 8th, we have another pretty good Jordan 1. This is Jordan 1 Low in the Bred toe. It's going to retail for $100. Jordan 1 Lows have been a lot more popular this year, and this is probably one of the better colorways to do it on. Everyone loves the Bred Jordan 1 High. So the fact they're releasing on a low, pretty good. I like the lows. I think they're pretty comfortable, especially if you want to wear dunks. I feel like dunks and lows, Jordan 1 lows are pretty similar. And this is just a classic colorway to have it on. So for only $100, not bad. Probably going to release it on the Nike app because I haven't seen it on sneakers yet. And usually I have stuff pretty far in advance. But definitely a good colorway. And Jordan 1 lows, I feel like, are pretty, not even underrated because they're like getting sold out everywhere. But great colorway. Then on the 10th, we had the Sacai Cause Nike Blazer Low Purple. It's going to retail for $140. So this is actually one of the 4 colorways I'm releasing between Sacai, Cause, and Nike. The 2 of them have been released so far. There may be another one coming out the day before or the same day, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. And on sneakers, only the purple one is on there right now. But obviously, it's a collab with Sacai and Cause on the Blazer Lows. You can see like the Cause X's on there. They're a little different colors of the Sacai Blazer Lows, but not bad. I think it's pretty simple. If you like the Cause stuff, then it's kind of cool. You got the Cause X's on there. On the Sacai Blazer Lows, not terrible, but altogether, I think it's all right. I feel like the other 2 colorways were a little bit better. Then we have 2 more sneakers on the 11th. The first one is the Jordan 11 Cool Gray. It's going to retail for $190. There was actually a shock drop a couple of weeks ago. I do have a video of that, so link will be in the description of this video. I unboxed it. I think it's a pretty good sneaker. Sadly, I've already sold those because I don't think I was ever going to wear them, but definitely a cool sneaker to pick up. Jordan 11 releasing on 11th, pretty cool too. And then we have, I'm pretty sure is just a restock of some foam runners. We have the Yeezy foam runner in the MXT Moon Gray and the ochre colorway. The ochre might be new. I'm not 100% sure, but they're going to retail for $180. Like I said, I think they're both restocks. The ochre might have not been released, but I feel like I've talked about it multiple times that it has been released. And then the MXT Moon Gray definitely has been released. Some colorways of the foam runner, so if you're looking to pick up a foam runner, you got another chance. Then on the 13th, we have another restock. It's of the Yeezy Slide Pure, and I think the ochre has been released also, but this might also be new. I don't remember if the ochre colorway has been released for the foam runner and the slides. These retail for $60. Obviously, I gave away a Pure last month, so I think they're pretty solid. Retails obviously only $60, so there's really not a ton of risk in there, especially if you want to wear them. Resale is always high on these until they restock them a ton of times, but some more Yeezy Slides coming out. Then another Yeezy is coming out on the 17th. This is the Yeezy 450 in the dark slate and the resin colorway. It's going to retail for $200. The dark slate is, I'm pretty sure, restock because I think those have been released a while ago, but I'm pretty sure the resin is a new one because it's like this green colorway. Again, I don't know about the 450. I really don't think I've seen too many in person. They're kind of weird. They have like this claw like thing on like the sock. Kind of weird, but the dark slate is a decent colorway, and the resin, if you want to wear something like kind of like highlighter green, then go for it. But more 450s coming out, so a lot of Yeezys coming out this month, but I don't think these are the best 2. Then on the 22nd, probably one of the better days of the whole month. The first sneakers being released are the Yeezy 350 V2s, the blue tint, and the MX Rock. They're both going to retail for $220. I'm pretty sure this is for sure a restock of the blue tint, but it is going to be the first release of the MX Rock, which I'm pretty sure was going to release a while ago, but now it's finally released in December. So finally another different colorway of the 350, the MX Rock. A little different. It's got like browns, grays, and stuff like that. It's not just like one colorway, and obviously the blue tint has been released forever ago. So if you want to pick up the blue tint, it's a restocking, I think, for the first time in a long time. I think it was supposed to do it last month, but now it's at the end of December. Also on the 22nd, we have the Jordan 1 Atmosphere. It's going to retail for $170. This is a women's release, sadly, because I actually really like the sneaker. It's pink, white, and black. The color blocking is very similar to the Chicago ones. I think like the bubblegum pink on it looks really cool. I wish it wasn't just a women's release. They're probably gonna go up in size because that's what they always do. Honestly, probably one of the better sneakers of the month because I really like the colorway. I, for some reason, wear a decent amount of pink. So the fact that they're releasing a good looking pink colorway, I'm pretty happy about. Obviously try to pick it up, but if they don't have it in my size, I'm going to be pretty disappointed, and it's obviously going to sell out since the Jordan 1. And the last confirmed sneaker is probably one of the more talked about sneakers of the year. It's releasing supposedly on Christmas, so the 25th. It's the Jordan 1 Patent Bred. It's going to retail for $170. If you can't tell by the name, it's going to be a patent leather version of the Bred colorway, which is one of like a classic colorway of Jordan 1s. And you have to be into the patent leather to really like it. Obviously, it's going to sell out and it's probably going to resell for a decent amount because the colorway is good. But it's patent leather, and like the whole thing's patent leather, so it's very shiny. It's going to crease pretty easily if you do wear it. But if you're into the patent leather, obviously not terrible. The colors are really cool. It may be a little too shiny for me. I feel like that was one of the reasons I probably wouldn't wear a Jordan 11, and the fact that they're doing it fully on a 1, even if the colorway is really good, it's going to be a little difficult to wear. So probably one of the more talked about sneakers of the whole month, and probably one of the better ones, at least for everyone else. Now, I'm not a big fan. I'm obviously going to try to pick it up because why wouldn't I? Because it's obviously going to resell. But definitely one of the weirder ones. I wish it was just a normal Bred colorway. So that was all the sneakers for the month of December. Obviously, I think it's a really good list. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. The Maniere's, Jordan 1s. There's actually a lot of Jordan 1s. There's Jordan 1 Low Breds, the patent Breds, and the Atmosphere, and then a lot of Yeezys too. So if you want to pick up a bunch of Yeezys, definitely a good month to do it. So I think this is a great month for sneakers. I feel like the last couple of months have been kind of disappointing. So the fact that we're finally getting a lot of good stuff in December, I'm pretty happy about. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 600 subscribers, so definitely hit the subscribe button below. A lot more videos coming out soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.